YouTube. What's good? It's your boy Kayy coming at you with another video. This is a reaction to Annoying TV, his leakage on 2K18 dribbling. So far, we're hearing that is gonna be no spamming and stuff like that. No crazy spamming like how it is on 17. I don't know, but this man, he played it, so we about to get right into it. You know what? Enough of me talking. I'm about to put my headset on and listen to what he has to say. Let's get right into it, y'all.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Annoying TV. As you guys can see, I just got back from playing NBA 2K18, and what you guys wanted to talk about the most was dribbling. So this is what we're gonna do, y'all. All right? We're gonna try and aim for 10,000 likes. All right, y'all. Once we aim for 10,000, they were explaining it was so wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna explain all of that to you guys in videos, okay? I'm going to in-depth detail. So, NBA 2K18 dribbling. Alright, so first off, let's talk about the gameplay, alright? The gameplay, it felt, well, let me not say feel, that's wrong. It looks a lot like NBA 2K17, but the feel is way different, okay? The feel is way different. Okay. Now for the dribbling, alright? There was a problem last year with like playmakers and excessive guards just spamming. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Say goodbye.
Dribble gods in the comment section. It's done. Dribble gods are over. Okay, they're done. Over. They're gone. Okay. So the first thing I tried to do in NBA 2K18 was the hot step jumper. Okay. If you guys don't know, it's when you hit square or X on Xbox and you do a hot step to the left. Now it's making you shoot the ball when you do a hot
2K15
step. Okay?
used to do that.
When you do a hot step, it's like NBA 2K15. For most of you guys who have played NBA 2K15,
See?
you guys have ever tried a hot step on NBA 2K15? It just makes you gather and pull up for a shot, okay? Yeah. But in 2K17 or in 2K16, when you do a hot step, you can just glide to the other side and keep doing your combos. You can't do that anymore, okay? Every time you do a hot step, it will be a jump shot, okay? Wow. You can do a regular hot step without, you know what I'm saying, with comboing your stuff together, but it's way much slower. Like, you're not gonna have that boost like that, all right? And speaking of boost, there is speed boosting in the game. It's a little bit slower.
Damn, it feels to me as though that they making it feel a little bit more real life or realistic. I don't know. They taking out a lot of stuff, putting a lot of things, because y'all know how 2K is. When they put a lot of 2K animations in, the shit end up being duty, so let's see.
When I felt it was a little bit slower and different. There's still the same 2K17 dribble moves like Elite 3, Rhythm Dribble. Russell Westbrook has a new dribble. And another thing that I noticed was ankle breakers, okay? Ankle breakers have been toned down a lot. Like, it's extremely hard to break ankles, which I love that. I love it, man. It's extremely hard to break ankles. I played the game for about 6 to 8.
Listen, shout out to the centers out there who will be having those people doing momentum dribble behind the back, trying to break us and drop us and whatever, and we gotta struggle to play defense. Shout out to them, because you know what? I'm glad they took that out. You know, it's hard to break ankles. Hopefully we'll be able to play better defense. I don't know.
8 hours, and I only got one ankle breaker animation, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I really got him. Like, when I got him, when I did my moves with Chris Paul, he didn't even fall. He did a little spin-a-rooney. Yeah, that's what he did. Okay. So falling is like cut out. As far as dribbling, you get more possession of the ball. Okay. And I was even telling the devs a little bit that they kind of just attack. Like, I like it in the game. But they need to tone it down a tiny bit, okay? And the reason why I said a tiny bit is because it's kind of harder to get steals, okay? It's way harder to get steals. So the first thing I noticed is that, y'all know that animation when you inbound the ball.
If it's harder to get steals, I want to know what the archetypes is looking like. Like, is lockdown defenders going to be harder to get the ball? What's the steal success looking like? That's crazy.
In NBA 2K18, and when you inbound the ball, you just throw it, like you throw it and then dribble, that animation is gone. You can't do that, all right? So, how can I explain that animation more? Okay, you know when you grab the ball off the inbound, and then you turbo, you hit R2 or RT, and like your guy will throw the ball and always bounce off somebody's leg or something like that. That animation is gone. Also, an animation when like you play really tight defense on a person who's dribbling, you play really tight defense and like it just makes them lose the ball. That animation is gone too. Like really keep. Hold on, y'all.
I remember like as centers, you know, when we got the ball and then somebody just run right past us, the ball just drops out of our hands. Like, come on, what's the whole point of maxing out your playmaking so that shit won't happen? That's good. I like that. I like that. Sounds good so far.
You really keep the ball in your hands, okay? That's one thing I noticed, that you really keep the ball in there. Like, it's really hard to lose the ball, which I like. I like that you have more, like, you know what I'm saying, more possession of the ball, so it's less turnovers. But at the same time, it's like you can't, like, they can't even rip you. Like, I was telling the devs, like, yo, you can't even get a steal animation. Like, they still have the normal steal animations, but it's not the animations that we think it is, all right? Like, you know those animations that it makes you, like, you know when you reach too much that it makes you pick up the ball? I didn't see that one time. You know what I mean? I didn't see that one time because players really keep possession of the ball. Like, they really keep possession of the ball.
That's real.
Alright? If this video hits 10,000 likes, I'm going to talk about defense, but as far as dribbling, anything else that I noticed, because you guys know I'm not really a dribble head or a dribble god, but it takes a lot of stamina every time you do a size up, okay? Or a dribble move, or whatever you want to call it. Like, if you do Elite 3, it takes a quarter of your stamina. If you do Rhythm Dribble, it takes a quarter of your stamina. And there's like 4 quarters. So I would say you can only do about 4 dribble moves until you're blinking, which I like. I like that a lot. Oh, another thing is that, you know how in 2K17, you can combo a lot. Like you can combo out of anything. Like, you can literally dribble forever. And 2K18, it's not like that. Like, you're gonna get a pause animation. Like, let's say if I do a step back, I can't just instantly do it in between the legs or something. I gotta instantly, you know what I'm saying? It's a pause. There's like a pause animation that won't allow you to do any other combo outside of that. But don't get me wrong, it feels a lot like 17 dribbling. Like, they still got the same 17 dribble animations in the game. They added more.
Sharpshooters might be OP because they don't really gotta do much.
It's just the fact that when you do your dribble moves, it's not a long pause, but you have to wait until you gain stamina to do another dribble move, if that makes sense. Like, when you're blinking, because like I said, each dribble move it takes like a quarter of your stamina. So when you're blinking red, you're not gonna be able to do all those shifting moves you were doing before, like you were spamming. And in NBA 2K17, you could do that. It was just slower. Like, if you run out of stamina in 2K17, you can still do a momentum. You can still do a, you know what I'm saying? Woo-woo. But in 18, it's like you basically just like walking with the ball. That's what I noticed. And
wow, that's crazy.
Also, there's still momentum in the game. Momentum was kind of harder to do, at least for me. Dimes and Timely, the pro-am players who went, they got it down pat, but it was a little bit harder for me to do. But it's still the same way. Flick the right stick left, flick the right stick right. Okay. Left, right cheese, that's what we was gonna talk about. Left, right cheese is definitely reduced. Alright, so Tippy World, Drain, you know, you my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Hollywood, I'm gonna put you in this video, but yeah. I'm sorry, buddy, but yeah, it's very toned down, bro. Like,
damn.
But the left, right shooting, I can say left, right shooting, it ain't really bad, but we'll talk about shooting in another video. Like I said, this is 10,000 likes. We're gonna see what you guys want. Let me
I guess it's probably done because you asked about the likes and stuff, but it seems to me that they slowing down a lot of things, making it more real life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's good. You know, the defensive animations is probably good. People are losing stamina faster, so next year might be a lot of IQ balling, relying on each other as a team. None of that ball hogging bullshit. I'm interested to see what kind of archetypes they got, you know, in store for us. For real, for real. Now, that was pretty interesting, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what's really going on out there, because stamina going down fast as a point guard. I want to know what kind of badges they got. I don't know. But this is very informative. Can't wait for his next video to drop so I could take a look at that. Sheesh. But hey guys, man, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, man. It's been your boy Kayy, man. Peace.
Oh shit.